Bhagavad Gita Chapter 1 Text 10 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Duryodhana's inner state becomes even more transparent. Until now, he has been listing strengths. But now he compares. Duryodhana looks at both the armies. He takes a deep breath and then he says something very interesting. Duryodhana's words: "Our strength is immeasurable and we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited." Here, Duryodhana makes an estimation of comparative strength. He believes his army is immeasurable because it is protected by Bhishma. Bhishma, the grandsire of the Kuru dynasty, was the elder patriarch or grandfather of both Kauravas and the Pandavas. He was not merely an old man on the battlefield. He was one of the greatest warriors of his time, trained in statecraft and warfare, blessed with the boon of choosing the time of his own death, respected even by his enemies. To have Bhishma as commander meant having decades of experience, discipline, and authority leading the army. On the other side, Duryodhana points to Bhima. Bhima was the second of the 5 Pandava brothers. Due to a curse preventing King Pandu from having children, Bhima was born to Kunti through Vayudev, the wind god's blessing, making him one of the Pandavas. He was known for his immense physical strength, often compared to 10,000 elephants, and unmatched prowess with the mace, his gada. From childhood, he had been the primary threat to Duryodhana. In fact, Duryodhana knew very well that if he were ever to be killed in battle, it would only be by Bhima's hands. So when Duryodhana says the Pandava forces are limited under Bhima's protection, there is subtle irony to it. He outwardly minimizes Bhima, yet inwardly he knows Bhima is his greatest personal danger. This reveals something powerful about Duryodhana's psychology. He amplifies the strength of his side, but he diminishes the strength of the other side. And he anchors his confidence in Bhishma's experience. His conclusion of victory feels very firm to him, but the seeds of doubt are quietly present. Because when one knows who their true rival is, even the word limited carries great tension. Only moments earlier, Duryodhana had carefully enumerated the powerful warriors standing on the Pandava side. He acknowledged their strength. He named their heroes. There was alertness in his words. Now he speaks in absolutes. He grounds his confidence in Bhishma, the revered patriarch of the Kuru dynasty. And yet Bhishma's heart was not simple. He loved the Pandavas. He had raised them, guided them, and watched them grow. His loyalty was tied to the throne of Hastinapura by vow, not by personal alignment with Duryodhana's ambitions. He fought from duty, not preference. Duryodhana knew this, so when he proclaims that his forces are safeguarded by Bhishma, the statement carries both strength and subtle tension. It is factually very powerful, yet emotionally very complicated. Then he turns to Bhima. Duryodhana frames Bhima as the protector of the Pandava forces, positioning experience against raw force, seasoned command against formidable power. The comparison is deliberate, immeasurable versus limited, Bhishma versus Bhima. In speaking this way, Duryodhana reduces a vast and uncertain battlefield into a clear and controlled narrative. Such declarations can steady the mind. They create the feeling of certainty before events unfold. There is a quiet life lesson emerging here. Strength is often measured by numbers, by scale, by visible magnitude, but numbers alone do not guarantee steadiness. An army may be vast, disciplined, and well equipped, and yet still carry tensions beneath the surface. An army may be smaller in number, yet unified in intention. The Pandavas' forces were indeed fewer in comparison. That much is acknowledged in the tradition. Yet they stood with a shared purpose and a shared cause that bound them tightly together. On Duryodhana's side stood immense power, formidable allies, and towering warriors. But even there, loyalties were layered. Duty did not always mean personal agreement. Affection did not always align with allegiance, and that distinction matters. In life, we often equate strength with volume. More resources, more supporters, more visibility, more influence. Yet, real strength has another dimension. You may have fewer resources, fewer voices affirming you, less noise surrounding your efforts. Yet, if there is clarity of purpose and integrity of direction, that strength carries weight beyond numbers. On the other hand, one may possess abundance, support, power, and position, yet feel compelled to reinforce it constantly. This moment invites reflection. When I speak of my strength, does it arise from calm clarity or from the need to convince? When I compare myself to others, am I grounded or am I protecting my ego? The battlefield of Kurukshetra has not yet erupted, but already we are shown how easily human beings seek security in magnitude and how quietly the deeper question waits beneath it. What truly makes something strong? All that exists for now are just words. In these words, we glimpse how human beings seek assurance by magnifying what stands behind them and minimizing what stands before them. Whether that assurance rests on solid ground or shifting ground will only be revealed as the war unfolds. May the wisdom of the Gita help us choose the power of truth over the power of numbers and remain aligned with Dharma. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Until we meet again.